What is up, guys? Good to see you here on the Mr.DiGG channel. So we are in beautiful Minnesota today at Rotochopper headquarters for Demo Day 2025. So if you watched any of my videos, you guys know we use Rotochopper exclusively for all of our wood grinding equipment. We're not only going to take a look at the factory where the machines go from frame all the way to finish. We get to hang out with people from all over the world in the same industry and share ideas together, which is crazy beneficial. And then of course the most fun part, we get to watch the machines in action. And so I just heard 1200 horsepower crank up behind me. Let's go check it out. Now, if you remember Black Beauty, the prototype that Rotochopper brought down to our site, Gringo in South Carolina, that's the one that we're going to take a look at right now. She is chewing through some wood, but she is now official Rotochopper Red. Lots of folks here today. It's September, beautiful weather, it's sunny and 75. Beautiful day here in the good old US of A. Oh yeah, she's doing work. And the coolest part is, since you guys are here with me, we get to get a little bit closer to the action. I don't know, what do you think, Coco? Should we trust this guy? I don't know, man, I don't know. Coco's getting strapped up. Ugh. Pull, girl, pull. Here we go, buddy. This is cool, huh? So Adam, this is the L2's debut, right? Yes. That is a beast of a machine, man. The best part about it is people think we're important.
Yes, they do. We got them full.
Hey, we got them full good. Thanks for the ride, Adam. Of course. So this is what the material looks like after it's been through the L2. As Adam said, this is a 6-inch screen. As you can see, the size reduction is pretty incredible. Man, that machine is just always impressive to watch. So our plan probably for Gringo is to step up to the L2 on down the road. Our B66 still got a lot of life to it, but those 200 extra horsepower really make the difference, as you saw. And now I believe we are going to check out the Rotochopper screener conveyor. So this is an actual conveying stacker, but it has slotted panels on it. So as the material is moving up to be stockpiled, it's also screening at the same time. Beautiful invention. Kind of a 2-for-1 deal. So you're screening and stacking at the same time. And of course, I'm standing on the downwind side. True Mr.DiGG style. So we'll walk to the other side in a second, but as you can see, as the material moves up the conveyor, it's able to fall through those slots and come off that conveyor belt right over there. You got your finished product here and your fines on the other side. How cool is that? Pretty neat, ain't it?
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's slick. So here's your fines coming out right here. So the fines are literally falling through the conveyor as it's being carried up. Why can't I come up with ideas like that? One of the coolest things about coming to demo days is literally they have all of their machines and they run them in real world applications, so you can see firsthand exactly how they perform and what they do. So as you can tell right now, we got the Deere excavator feeding the Rotochopper MT206 trommel screen. Screening through some of this beautiful old Minnesota topsoil. guys are definitely gonna want to stick around on this video, because if you like to see stuff get shredded, this is gonna be fun. So as you can see here, the topsoil goes in the hopper, runs down the drum, gets tossed around. That brush up there on the side helps keep the holes clean and doesn't blind over like a harp screen type screener would, or a twin deck. Trommels are the way to go for screening compost, topsoil, and similar products. They do a fantastic job. So you can see your finished product coming out there, then your overs right here. And so like in our application back home, when we run our compost through the trommel screen, we're taking those overs and reintroducing them into the compost to carry that bacteria and those beneficial microbes back into our windrows. That's some beautiful dirt, guys. I'd like to take a load of that back home with me. And next up, they've got a log screw just like we've got back home. So this is a US Pride product, same one that we have mounted on our excavator. They've got it mounted obviously on a little case skid steer, but this is one cool little tool. I love to watch this thing run. So when you got super big stuff like that monster right there, you can take the screw, reduce the size, and then you'll be able to feed it through one of the shredders. You know, it's super fun to watch all of this equipment run, but I'll tell you, if you do have the opportunity and you're interested in any of Rotochopper's product, you really need to try to make it up to a demo day. I'll put some links in the description below, but I think the most important thing for me is coming up here and just talking to folks that are in similar industries and even doing different things. I've already learned a couple of things today, such as the biochar future and different things we can do with our waste wood products other than mulch and compost. And the great thing too is most everybody, because they're all from all over the world, is more than willing to share information on whatever practices they're doing, and they're more than willing to help you. Now this is a cool machine that I've shown on the channel back when it was in their R&D factory right over there. This is the Sarlacc shredder. So this is an electric unit that you can actually put inside of a factory, feed pallets or whatever wood waste you got into that hopper. Slides back and forth, and these teeth just chew the wood material down into a much smaller size, saving you a lot of trips to the landfill or the wood yard. And so the reason they've got two side by side here, we've got a 75 horse and a 100 horse Sarlacc shredder. But these things are pallet eaters, as you can see right there. Take up a minimal footprint and really give you that size reduction on your waste. You know, if you got a biofuel plant or something nearby, you got a product ready to sell. And as you guys know, anytime you can take a waste product and turn it into a profit generating material, that's a win-win. Now one of my favorite parts, we're going on the factory tour to see where all the magic happens.
Safety glasses, we have some over here, so please come grab some and make sure you're wearing those when we are in the shop.
Check. Safety glasses, then.
Safety first.
Safety first. There's Brooke. Thank you, sir. A lot of steel comes through this place, guys. This is where it starts, right here. And this is the reason that we use Rotochopper grinders, because these guys know them literally from the ground up. So as you can tell, the initial stages of the fabrication starts on this side of the building. Then as we move over, they've already been through the paint process. Then they get their engines, hydraulics, all that good stuff. And by the time we make it to the end of the building, they're ready to go. Look at that big old cat right there. Pretty dang cool. And also what they'll do too here in the shop is refurbish machines. So they'll bring in used equipment, give it the whole run through, fix whatever needs fixing, and offer it as a pre-loved machine. You can save quite a bit of money doing it that way, and they'll stand behind their product. Then in this building here, we got shipping and receiving, as well as the paint booth right here where everything gets the famous Rotochopper red. And another super handy thing about dealing with Rotochopper, if we need parts they've got them on hand and can get them to us overnight if we need it. Got all your screens, hydraulic hoses, electric motors, you name it. They've got one of everything. Even spare rotors. And then as we walk through here, it's a little bit loud, but this is so cool. So they take wood waste that they've already ground up, burn it in this boiler, and this is how they heat the entire factory. And it gets a little loud in this room, so I'll try to speak up, but obviously this is where they got their plasma cutters. So the raw steel will come in here, be pre-cut, and then go to the assembly line. Look at the size of that table. Golly. And of course, giant presses in here too to mold the metal like they need it. Then they'll also construct the rotors in here too, and behind that wall there, they actually will spin it and balance the drum out. Pretty amazing shop. Got some robot welders back there working the little arms off, and some manual welders over here working their arms off. We do need a Mr.DiGG map this big.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Where are we at, Jody?
Let's see if we can find you right in here.
There.
That's you. These are your dots right there.
Yeah, I like them dots. And then I believe, y'all, this is what started it all right here. This is the original Rotochopper. So you'd put your pallet up here, it would slide right down into the grinder and shoot out chips on that side. So from this little dude here to what you've already seen, pretty impressive operation, man. They really got it going on. And again, they just know these machines because they build them from the ground up. They just, their knowledge, and just when you call, you always get somebody that knows what they're talking about. Now it's lunchtime. We're gonna get us a bite to eat and go watch some more machines run. All right, now we're gonna check out the Go Bagger 250. So we've seen this run before, but only the bagging part of it. So you put your material, whatever you're gonna bag, obviously into the hopper, and then you can bag it. But what they're gonna show today, I'm really interested in, because I think this could be a big deal for us. They're gonna make erosion control socks. So you can get a special adapter that goes on the Go Bagger. If you see right there, he's got his hand on. And it's basically just an auger and will fill that sock up just like you're making sausage. But I know we could use this stuff at the landfill, as well as have some for sale too for landscapers. So I'm excited about watching this thing work. That's pretty slick, guys. And I think another idea what you could do too is take like the totes after we finish with our tote full of dye. You could cut the frame out of it, let the sock just kind of coil up inside that cage. That's pretty neat though. I have to do a little research when we get home and see how much this stuff actually sells for. I've never bought any before. It definitely would be handy around the landfill. So over here you've got just wood chips, which is a much lighter sock, and then they've got biochar that's actually going into this tube over here. There's your biochar material. Really interested in that biochar. We're gonna have to do some investigating when we get home and see what that's all about. Now we're going to see what everybody loves, the shredder. All right, looks like we're gonna start off shredding some tires. I believe this is the 75 DK, just like we got back at home. That Rotovet grapple, that's what we need there in it, y'all. We did a video not too long ago where we shredded a bunch of tires with our 75, and it will eat through them no problem. We fed the rims and everything through. But I am jealous of that grapple there. So what's helped us out big time at the landfill is we can't bury the tires whole. We have to reduce them 1/6 of size. So you got to chop them up into at least 6 pieces. And as you can tell coming off the belt there, it's well beyond that. So therefore we don't have to pay to get rid of them. We can actually just put them in our landfill after we reduce them in size. So we get to take the special treatment ride again, guys. We're gonna do some cross ties and some stumps and greenways through the, is this the 85, Keith? 85? Yeah, this is 85. And up we go. Hey, look, we're above the drone. I don't know if I want to max it out.
Surely
These things scare me a little bit.
No, they're perfectly safe.
Yeah.
As long as we don't all stand on the same side.
Right, like we are now. Yeah? You want to go higher?
Yeah, we want to go higher.
All right, let's do it.
We're competing with these guys over here.
Beat me up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to beat them. Bird's eye view. Yeah, it should be able to handle that greenway a little bit better. If you guys can see on that rotor there, it's got much more aggressive teeth. We'll see what she'll do. Aaron, I think we need us one of those roto grapples. Yeah. Is she hungry? That's impressive. To show you right there, just the lot more aggressive rotor or rotor teeth handles greenways a lot better. Our 75 is set up more for C&D, construction and demolition type waste, not near as sharp and mean as these teeth right here. Pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah, it ripped that one apart.
Yeah. All right, now we need a bigger shredder, bigger grinder, bigger shredder, bigger everything. Rotochopper team is definitely taking care of us, man. This is so cool. Now for the fun stuff. We know all about this part, don't we, guys?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we've done a hot tub. Yeah, we've done a hot tub and boat. The only thing they're doing today that we have never experimented with is there's pieces of windmill blades. You can see the fiberglass. There's a chunk right there. So we'll see how that goes through. Shouldn't be a problem for the 95 at all. All right, it's go time. Let's see what the 95 DK can do. That's awesome. It looked like on that rotor too, they got some hooks. Yeah, I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'll try to zoom in right here. But every once in a while you'll see a longer tooth coming around on the rotor, so it's just a extended hook, if you will, to grab that wood material and help pull it down in between the rotors. Man, that is some sheer power right there, dude, to be able to rip through that material. All right, this is what we've been waiting on right here. I doubt it's even gonna know that couch is going through it. Nope, it don't. Lazy boy. Look like a Frigidaire. This is the fun stuff to watch. I could sit up here and watch this all day. We've got the best seat in the house. Thanks to Rotochopper. I love it. Here comes a stove. The whole stove's going in. goes the old hot tub. Poor old boat's probably seen some good days on the water up here in Minnesota. But those days are over. Trailer too. That's amazing. There goes the old inboard. Nothing. That's truly impressive right there, folks. Love it. We had the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love shred stuff, man? That was awesome. Right now we're going to walk up the hill and check out the Rotochopper FP66. So it's pretty loud, but if you could still hear me, this is what we're thinking about possibly replacing our MC266 with. This one comes in right under 800 horsepower, a little bit more than our current machine, and you can color with it too. So we'll primary grind with our B66, then run the material through this machine, 1.5 inch screens, and add the dye. That's making a beautiful final product there, look at that. Guys, special thanks to Rotochopper for having us up here for Demo Days 2025. If you're interested, again, check the description box below. I'll put a link in there. They put these on every year. And if you like grinders or shredders or you're in the market, give Rotochopper a try. Great company to deal with. I appreciate you watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And we're going to get a cold beer. Ain't that right?
That's right.